Alright, here we are. These buttons here. What does this do? Share, mute mic. Oh, mute microphone. That's handy. Okay. Not gonna bother with that right now. What does this do? All sorts of cute little. Normal. Take it. Oh, what have I done? Here. Oh, okay. Sketch, yeah. Alright. Here, let's go with Dream. Okay. Now, how do you get out of that? Back up. No, that ain't good. Yeah. Okay. How do I get that damn thing out of there? Alright, I may have messed this one up. I'm playing with buttons and I see that there's 3 of you there, but I'm not. It's this stupid option menu won't go away. Let's see if I hit Alright, so those are something else outside the program. But this stupid option thing won't go away. It'll let me select different cameras, and it gives me. Here we go again. I can't see no comments. What does this do? Ah, there it is. I got rid of it. Okay. Now, show live chat. Alright. There we go. Brendan. Alright. Yeah, well, it's not showing on your screen, but it was all screwing mine up. But everything's fine now. Looks like it'll work. Finally got your message there. Oh. Sitting here waiting for my truck wash guys to show up, if they will. I left them a voicemail. I honked at them on the horn. Don't know if they recognize me. I don't know. I'm parked. I'm tired. Oh, I've got a tripod. Oh, well, I got a tripod for my GoPro. Of course, I haven't used my GoPro in a damn year. And I've actually got a mount on this one. Aaron. Wait a minute. Alright, which one is Aaron? Aaron Summers. Is that my engineering buddy? Which Aaron are we talking about? I know a couple of them. A few of them. I don't remember any of them's last names. Dale, you're welcome. You're welcome. Dale says thanks for the ride along. No. Says my connection's poor. Looking for more. There we go. Hold on. Dale Lewis, you're welcome. Have to catch up with you at Watkins Canyon. Yeah, we're out there in the front parking lot on Thursday till we go in. Brendan, her name's Olivia. She's some kind of PR girl. I think she works for the racetrack. No. She works for the state government down there in Harrisburg. Yeah, she's a very nice lady. Very nice lady. Oh, okay. All right, so Aaron is Devin's brother. And I remember meeting both of y'all there. We were near the the laser platform was right inside the building y'all were standing next to, and the template claw was right there. We were right there in the middle. Yeah. Go Green Racing Squid Junior 04. How you doing, buddy? Okay, very good. Very good. GGR Squid, are you associated with the team by chance? I mean, let's see. Oh, it's getting busy here. Zachary Stanley, see you in Bristol on Sunday when the monsoon. Which one? Let's see, the monsoon. I'm trying. It gets so damn busy. It rained at Bristol, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Alright. Oops. 6:30-ish, alright. Alright, very good. Trying to see your little thumbnail thing there. That's all right. Bristol rain. Oh yeah, well yeah, it rained in the morning race day. Yeah, it rained like that was just a lousy. That was just piss poor weather. Yeah, we dodged rain that whole damn weekend, didn't we? Alright, GGR Squid wants to know how I got my job. Let's see. Okay, Brendan, I've got a guy says he's got a place. Let's get back to Squid Jr. wants to know how I got my job. Alright, I've been doing this job for about 18 or 19 years now. I started back home, and I'm a native of Daytona. Old boy I went to school with went ARCA racing, and I just walked in and offered to help sweep the floors in his shop. And at that point, I was actually an ASC certified diesel mechanic, but I'd never even touched a race car. And he proceeded to tell me that if you're a mechanic, you're working on the car. And I'm like, okay, great. So I started out in the ARCA series, and like I said, a buddy I had that went to school with, and needed, and I started out as a mechanic. At that point, I did not have a Class A CDL. I had a Class B CDL, simply because I was a mechanic and I needed to be able to drive the equipment after I worked on it, test drive it, you know. And so I just started helping him on a volunteer basis, and I think it was after a season of that, you know, he screwed up and stepped in a pile of NASCAR shit, and actually had a sponsor on the ARCA car that wanted to go cup racing, and they went cup racing. The number 50, it was the number 50 Midwest Transit deal, and at the same time he maintained the ARCA deal. And I come up to Charlotte one weekend to help with the ARCA race. You know, it was the 2-weekend deal with the All-Star. And well, they did the ARCA race, the All-Star, and then the next race they did the 600. Well, anyway, I come up to help with the ARCA race, and the car survived with a little bit of damage, and he had one guy working in the shop, and the old boy quit, and I hung out to help. And when that week was over, I went home, and about 2 weeks later, Danny called me and offered me a job, and that's how I did it. Yeah, Brendan, we're looking at a place on Highway 70. Well, I have to talk to him. Where the hell did he say it was? Anyway, he says it's a cow pasture, 8 miles from anything. We need to get together. I just as soon not talk about what we're discussing right now in a public forum like this. I'd really like to have you come visit, and we'll talk about it. Let's just talk about it face to face. All right. No, so anyway, so I started out as a mechanic in ARCA, and then they found out I had the CDL. They made me upgrade to a Class A, and at that point, that's when I actually started driving trucks. I've never in my life driven like a freight hauler. I've never pulled no toilet paper or Gatorade around. So, let's see. Yeah, so that was the Jim and Judy Motorsports deal. It blew up. Well, it finally. Let's see what happened there. Yeah, they just plain ran out of money, and so I was on the streets for just a little bit, and got tangled up with Jay Robinson and worked with Jay Robinson for a little while. And we had a butt in the heads, and you know, I was out on the street again, and let's see, I'm gonna have to think about this. Jay Robinson. I ended up with Mach 1 Racing, which was co-owned by Larry Gunselman and Chris Edwards, and worked there for about 4 years until, well, let me think about this. No, actually that may have only been 2 or 3 years, and they were running out of money. And then Bob Jenkins, who owns Front Row Motorsports, bought our team, and I got, you know, the name on the door changed. I still had the same job and worked in the same place, and worked for Bob Jenkins for a couple of years, and that was a lot of fun. I got to haul. Well, let's see. Go back to Mach 1. Let's see. Mach 1, we had. We had an Onion driving. Bodine. Brent, Jeff. Damn it, the youngest one. I'm tired. Okay. Had Bodine driving. Had Bodine drove that whole deal, I think. And then when we went to front row, I had John Andretti. I had Bill Elliott. I'll have to sit down and write down a bunch of these names. I just thinking about it. All right, GGR. What time do you have to leave to get to the racetrack? Well, I'm at the racetrack right now. It's about an 11-hour drive. Yes, Todd Bodine, that's the one. Okay, Devin, that's fine. Thank you for saying bye, and we'll do this for a little while longer. I'm probably going to take a nap here in a little while. Although if I do that, I don't know if he's going to wake me up. Wait a minute. Really? How long has that been like that? Okay. Let's see. About what time do you have to leave to get? Yeah. So 11 hours. It takes 11 hours to get here, plus whatever other I've got to do. You know, parade, get it washed, whatever. Like right now, I'm sweating a wash job. I'm talking to y'all, and anyway, I left them a voicemail. If they can't find me, I'm dirty. Let's see. What is your favorite track to visit? Okay. I was born in Daytona Beach, Florida. My family is in Daytona Beach, Florida. I like going to Daytona Beach Speedway. And we'll leave it at that. Yeah. Going home is nice. Let's see. Las Vegas is fun. Las Vegas is an awesome track to go to. Pocono is cool. I enjoy Pocono just simply because of the scenery. It's beautiful, beautiful country up here. And I like being at New Hampshire Speedway, but I hate driving there. New Hampshire, the eastern seaboard sucks as far as driving a truck. Alright. And Kansas is cool. They've all got their pluses, you know. They've all got their minuses. It's just work, you know. But yeah, Daytona would have to be my favorite. Some of my earliest memories are at that racetrack. Hell, I learned how to drive a stick shift. All right, my father put me behind the wheel of his car when I was 12 years old. And the first time he ever did that, we were under the grandstands at Daytona International Speedway. This was back when there was nothing there. Absolutely nothing. That speedway was the only thing west of Clyde Morris Boulevard. Oh yeah, well the east. How can I put it? If I was in a car up there, I'd be pissed. It's miserable. All right, that was for Dale. Yeah. Driving up on the east. There's something about getting north of Orange County, New York, that just, oh, yeah. I'd rather drive to Sonoma twice than drive to New Hampshire. Now, once I get there, yeah, it's great, but the drive just, oh, yeah. Yeah, Top Bodine, yeah. Alright. Alexandria, Virginia. Alright, let's see Alexandria. I'm trying to remember where the hell that's at. Here, hold on. I'll look real quick. Chesapeake, Harrisonburg, Lynchburg, Roanoke, Charlottesville, Tuckahoe, Mechanicsville, Alexandria. No. Oh, that's Washington. No, that's Washington. No. Yes, I understand. It sucks. Alright. Live at Long Island, New York. Wait a minute. Trying to get. Oh, well, yeah, New York City. New York City! Yeah, I can only imagine. I have not had the misfortune of driving in New York City, nor do I want to experience that. But yeah, I can only imagine. We've all seen the movies and the TV. It's yeah. I mean, when the houses are 100 stories tall, apartment buildings, I can't imagine not having traffic. Do I like day races or night races better? From a working standpoint, the night races are generally better because it's cooler. They are visually, because of the dark back. They're, how can I put it? You can see the cars better at night, I think, simply because they're of the lighting against the black night sky and everything. But from a working standpoint, yeah, they're generally cooler, and so your fire suit doesn't weigh 15 pounds when you take it off, and then the driving, once you get past all the drunks, is actually better, because everybody within about an hour they're all either slid into the rest areas, or they found a hotel or something, and then I can go down the damn road and get shit done. Yeah, Daytona night race. The Daytona night race. The cars on the banks is like photographic poetry or something. It's really fun watching the cars run to the lights like that. Okay, you went to New York City for lung surgery. I hope you're feeling better. upstate New York. So you drove back and forth from upstate into the city, and I feel for you, buddy. That I couldn't imagine doing that. To follow the same rules and laws. Okay. Yes, we have to. We have the same rules as every truck driver. DOT, yeah. They. I mean, it ain't like we've got a waiver in our back pocket. Let's see. What? Okay. And generally, let's see. Okay, and the average weight of a NASCAR hauler, we're generally very close to max, which is 80,000 pounds. This one I got right here is a little lighter. I generally don't like to advertise it, because if the crew knows that they've got more space on the weight, they will fill it up with shit that we don't need at the racetrack. So I really try hard to keep the weight down. All right, Brendan. Yeah. All right, Brendan's thinking about getting a CDL, and I highly recommend it. How can I? These big trucks are the blood corpuscles of our country. Okay. They move the stuff. Okay. They move the food. They move the products. There's never going to be a shortage of truck driving jobs. All right, I can tell you that right now. And if you look up and get one in a race team, all the better. But I mean, like right now, there's several folks in this garage that have quit racing to go drive just a freight hauler, and they're making more money. Okay, Walmart pays a stupid amount to drive a truck. Harris Teeter pays a stupid amount to drive a truck. From what I understand, I mean, none of them have offered. I haven't pursued that, but I've got a couple of buddies that have gone, and they're driving for Walmart, and they're driving for Harris Teeter. Okay? The one boy used to drive Bobby and Terry Labonte's stuff around, and now he is gladly driving a grocery truck. Alright, let's see. Alright, Challenger 604. That's a lot of weight. Okay. Alright, so Challenger 604, I was an air cargo specialist when I was in the service. And I understand about weight and numbers. Okay, yes, this is 80,000 pounds. But I used to deal with the C5A. Okay, and no, C5B is what I was dealing with. Alright, C5A could carry 160,000 pounds. Alright, so that's two of these trucks. The C5B could carry 200,000 pounds of cargo, and then if you wanted to carry more, you had to cut the fuel, and you had weights and balances and all that. Alright, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, somebody asked me if I'd stop and get a scale ticket. Alright, i.e. we go to the truck stop and go across the scales. I've been running the same hauler for 4 years. And I know, well, how can I put it? I have scaled it out. I do not remember what it weighed. but I pay attention to what goes on and comes off. And I've got enough leeway that they would really have to get aggressive for me not to know what they're throwing on the truck. Alright, let's see. Alright, Michael Tumbleston. No, I don't need a co-driver. I've got my Curtis, and he's a good one. On the torn trailer, Garth Ainsley, the insurance companies looked at it, the repair companies looked at it. They're both working on estimates, and once they get their estimates together, the boss man makes a decision. Alright, what do you like to do in the off season? I like playing with old cars. I like working on my well, I've got that old pickup truck too, and now I've got that Geo. I just like piddling around in the garage when the garage is clean enough to piddle around in. Right now it's a mess. I really gotta get out there and do some cleaning. Alright, and also the old car. And now that we've got this right here, in July coming up when we're in Daytona, we are going to take the old car out. Yes, sir. I'm more than welcome for the service. Alright, let's see here. What? Thank you for your service in my Garth, you're in Australia and you're delivering bananas at the moment. Oh, that's cool. So Garth, are you a heavy truck driver? Do you do one of them road train things? Because I seen a documentary one time with like 15 trailers and 180 wheels, something like that, going across the outback. A B double. Okay, so all right, so okay, so two trailers. All right. Okay, Brendan. If I'm not mistaken, there's all sorts of stuff you can buy online. Go to the team. And I don't even know the team website. Whoops. But I know we have an online store somewhere. Alright, so Garth is asking what trailer for this. Okay, we've still got the old trailer at the moment. Here. Oh, I dropped you. Oh, come on. There you are. Here. Let's see if I can. Oh, wrong one here. Yeah. So it's the same trailer, and there's the patch that Charlie installed at Dover, and then here's some of Joe Gibbs' stuff parked next to us, and then Furniture Row and VK. There's all your Hendrix guys. There's some of Tony Stewart's over there. We're all out here in the pasture waiting on, we're waiting on something. And there might be my wash guys over there. I may have to scroll over there in a little while. Alright. let's see. Oh, y'all are hammering me here. What about? All right. What's your favorite track? Yeah, favorite. Oh, I've lost here. Okay. Oh, this is here. All right. Well, okay. So Challenger 604. You're asking about the wheelbase. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what we can find you here. All right. I don't know if you can see that 14 truck. It's got a conventional Peterbilt with what we would call an apartment sleeper on it. That damn thing's got a bed, it's got a stove, it's got a washer dryer and a shower. Okay. Then I've just got this this thing with a conventional sleeper. Let's see if we can find a. The Childress guys have got some crazy shit. But the wheelbase, I mean, as far as I can reckon, is more a matter of preference. Okay, the wheel, let's see. Wheelbase affects a lot of things, you know. It affects how you can fit in certain spaces. It affects your ride quality. It affects tire wear, etc. And personally, I mean, for going down the road, you want a long wheelbase. They ride nice. But when it comes to maneuvering inside the racetrack, they suck. Because they don't turn. And then, yeah, I had a chance to drive one of the ones with the apartment one time. It was, it wasn't a Travis. Anyway, it had that truck, the sleeper. Okay, instead of it just being a bed right here, it went 15 feet to a back door. It had a conventional cooktop, an oven, a microwave. It had a washer and a dryer. It had a shower and a shitter. And it had every modern convenience you could think of inside the damn truck. But there again, that was a long wheelbase, and it was a lot of work to get it around. All right, what two cars? All right, hold on. What two cars? All right, this is Michael Tumbleston. What two cars up top is the center of gravity? I get that question a lot, and there again, you got to understand that these are all I've ever driven. I've never driven a flatbed. I've never driven a freight hauler full of cantaloupes. Top heavy, well, the two cars are up there, and that's 7,000 pounds. Okay, they're about 3,500 a piece. But then the bottom of the trailer is loaded full of shit. Okay, I've got a toolbox down there that weighs about 4,000 pounds. I've got a utility cart that probably weighs about 1,100, 1,200, and it's just full of other stuff. I've got cabinets full of springs. I've got cabinets full of shocks. I've got there's a lot of weight in the bottom of the trailer that I think really counteracts any kind of a top heavy sensation. Yes, that Garth, yeah, that patch Charlie did that, and I actually had to take that patch off Tuesday for the insurance dude. It sucked. I had other things I needed to be doing, but anyway. Oh, Dale, you're asking technical questions that I can tell you right now that what I've got's legal. I got a 53-foot trailer. Here's my truck wash, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so, alright, I'm back. This, what I'm interested in, I can see all you guys here in a little list. Can y'all see each other, and are y'all able to converse with each other behind my back or anything? Alright, Alright, Chris George, yes, come visit. He says he watches a lot, and he'll see me in Daytona. Alright, 604 Challenger. Oh, personal question. Okay. I am single, divorced, separated. For me, the truck driving does not help much with the so-called love life. Most of these guys are married. Most of them got girlfriends. Yeah, closest thing I got is the occasional TV reporter sitting in the damn passenger seat. Actually, she wasn't a TV reporter. She's a state employee or something. Alright, okay. Aaron Summers, which one are you? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You already answered that, didn't you? You're somebody's brother. Okay, I'm sorry for yelling at you. Designated responsibilities when you get to the track. Okay, first of all, I'm a truck driver, and if I'm not driving the truck, let's see, you got to have an understanding about this, okay? If I'm not driving the truck, I'm off duty. Alright? I do have responsibilities, but that's because I choose to that it's my off-duty time, and I choose to spend my off-duty time doing these things. And the crew understands that. Everybody in the garage understands that when we're working because we want to help. Okay, not because we have to. There are some of the guys that they park the truck, and they get in the damn car, and they go to the hotel. And it's simply because that's the deal they got. But most of us, we got responsibilities. I got to keep the cooler full. I got to keep the damn interior of the truck clean. When the cars are out moving around, I help in the garage. Although I got the jack privileges taken away last week. We'll talk about that some other time. During the race, I do what is called catch the right rear tire. The tire changers bring the right rear tire around and throw it at the wall, and I have to make sure that it doesn't bounce and end up out in the infield. Generally, I grab it and just pull it over the wall. And then I also do what's called run gas, which means that I have to, when the gas man's can is empty, I have to schlep it a mile to the gas pumps and get it refilled. Alright, let's see. Alright, Garth, be good. Garth said goodbye. Oh, alright, so Chris has got a hot pass. Alright, Chris, if you got a hot pass, who are you associated with? Just so I can decide whether or not I should be associating with you. Because generally a hot pass, you gotta be on somebody's team or something. I'm just messing with you, but all right. Okay, Randy Sheffield, is he a hauler driver by chance, or I mean, I guess what team are you associated with? And are you a supporting sponsor? Are you the supporting sponsor? Marketing, okay, alright. Okay, so NASCAR marketing or DuPont marketing or anyway, alright, let's see. Challenger 604 is laughing its ass off. What the hell did I say? And laughing's good, don't get me wrong. If I can make somebody laugh, that's wonderful. Oh yeah. Well, yep. Okay, NASCAR marketing small donation. Yeah, I got you 10-4. All right. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. All right. So Challenger 604. She's not actually a news girl. She's like a state marketing or something. But her. The video we did during the parade, I mean, her intro was like just right there. I mean, I turned the camera on, she just turned it on, you know. It was like, it was pretty cool. Alright. Alright, Chris, if you got some money in your pocket and want to spend it on race cars, I got somebody you need to talk to. Alright, thank you, Challenger 604, alright, let's see. Zachary Stanley, during the West Coast swing, do you come back every week or do you stay out there? Alright, the 3 races, California, Fontana, and Las Vegas. we try to stay out there. The logistics, it depends. A lot of folks will. All right, let's see. What order is that? Let me think about this. It's what was it? Montana, Vegas, Phoenix. Does that sound right? Anyway, all right. So if you don't have a lot of money and you can't be moving cars coast to coast a lot, your backup for the first race will be the primary for the second race. If the primary for the first race survives, then you'll try and make it the primary for the third race. There's all sorts of different, but mostly Roush Yates and Hendricks, all the big teams, they simply mail new cars. Okay, but yes, we'll stay out. I have had the misfortune of having to run back and forth all 3 races. And God Almighty, that would kill you. All right. And I have actually, let's see, I have set cars up in school parking lots in Texas. I have set cars up in construction roads in Phoenix, just because of stuff like that. Alright. Michael Thompson loves driving his truck. And he loves NASCAR. That's unfortunate. But it's fun. I'm not being critical of you. I'm talking about me personally. I by no means love. Hold on.
What's up?
Well, I'm actually doing a live YouTube deal.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Introduce yourself.
Slim, drive the 18 truck.
There you go. Now, here in a minute, they'll start asking questions. Slim drives the 18 truck. Ask away. I've got like 8 people on here right now that are watching here. Let's see. Let me answer some more of my questions first. All right. Matt DiVendetto drives my car, Dale Lewis. And then, did the team buy your tractor? Challenger 604. It's a lease. It's a rider lease truck. Let's see here. Yeah, I just started fiddling with this morning.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Well, the girl, Olivia, was trying to do something with her phone and she couldn't get it up. And I've been piddling with this a little bit. And then I just said, well, here, let's see what we can do. Y'all got any questions for Slim? Now, didn't you tell me you used to drive, that hauler I drove for Tommy Baldwin?
I enjoy it. I like it.
There you go.
He's a good guy.
All right. Here, I'll shut up.
Yeah, I drove that Team Renzi when y'all were there.
Yeah.
I drove we had Bobby Hamilton Jr.
Right, but I had that damn Insight KW. Weren't you in the oil fields for a while or something?
Yeah, I went out west with Killer.
Oh, okay.
Killer. It's the Cup truck. Yeah, y'all were in that bottom bay at Team Renzi there.
Yeah. Okay, and that's when
that was part of Stoddard's deal too, wasn't it? Then.
Oh.
Was that wasn't with these guys, was it?
No, it was Larry Gonson. There's a lot of oh, wait a minute.
I did back in 2008, 2009 at Team Renzi Motorsports.
Okay, and that was
sorry, that was Brendan the Gent.
Yeah, Brendan. Yeah, he lives in Troutman.
Oh yeah, my name is Brendan too, spelled the same way.
Yeah, there you go. And if you need a gun, he's
Oh yeah.
he's a dealer. So.
Let's see. Michael, pretty much you got to know somebody in the sport. Just beat the doors down. You finally get a job.
That happens every once in a while. That's Challenger 604 wants to know if people try to recruit you out of your current job.
Yep, it happens.
Yeah, that happened to me at let's see, Rick Ware. I was working for Rick Ware, and I got recruited to Tommy Baldwin.
Yep.
And then Tommy Baldwin, that deal blew up, and I ended up here. So you just visiting, or?
Yeah, I was coming to talk to you about.
Well, I can turn this off.
Yeah.
This truck?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We got to do some. Here, wait a minute. Here, hold on. Mute. Alright, G-Man, no drug deal. Alright, what happened with your tire changers?
We've got backup guys that'll be here to do what we need to do. They're on the roster every week. They come and have other jobs. So
did they get hurt or?
No, they got suspended for 4 weeks. We had that tire come off first pit stop.
Oh,
Crew chief suspended.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that one. That was at Dover.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was busy, so. No, there's no yeah. G-Man, we've worked in NASCAR and we're subject to your analysis. Unfortunately, as much as we want to, it's not a good idea to play with drugs. And Chris, yes, come visit us when you get to the track. He left the video on in case the deal went bad. That's funny. G-Man's funny. Alright. We were talking some business stuff. Alright. Yeah, I've just been waiting on the wash guys.
Is it early washing?
Anointed.
Early,
yeah. And I just talked to them and they said they'd be here in a little while.
I think they're right up doing the Hendrick trucks.
Yeah, they've got a very professional looking list they use now.
Oh really?
Yeah, got numbers with lines and they check the lines.
That way they don't miss anybody.
Yeah, well, yeah, that, you know, the first come first serve kind of thing.
Right.
You know, and I always try to give them a heads up. You know, let them know when we'll be there. But the parade thing kind of screwed that up. So. G-Man, your hauler all fixed up after last week's issue? No, sir. It's got a patch on it. And like I was telling the folks earlier, the insurance company has seen it to work on an estimate, and the repair place has seen it to work on an estimate. 2 estimates have to be completed, and then the boss gets involved in politics that I'll let somebody else deal with. Yeah, I don't own it, I just drag it around.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh! Has anyone got any beer?
Yeah.
Good.
Know where to find it.
Yeah, that's true. I know where to find it. Alright. Let's say that was your fault. How would the owner deal with you? Oh, I'd be on the street probably. That'd be it. Done. What is your favorite paint scheme of all time? Okay, Zachary Stanley wants to know, are we talking hauler paint schemes, race car paint schemes? Let's see, let me think. Favorite paint scheme. What about you? You got a favorite paint scheme? No.
Not off the top of my head.
You know that Jimmy Johnson electric Corvette blue?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that color.
It's nice.
What is it, like a metallic sapphire? It's just I can look at that. I can just look at that color all day. So that would probably be it. Jimmy Johnson's blue paint. I love that. Was that a trash truck that hit me? Yes, it was. And essentially, he just brushed me. But he brushed me with a very hard point on the garbage truck. And Zachary, I think I answered yes. Race car. Jimmy Johnson's color, that blue and white, is very nice. I like that. Although, you know, the petty blue with the fluorescent orange is awesome too.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Go Fast get their chassis from Roush Fenway. Actually, this year, last year, yeah, we got a lot of Roush chassis, but this year I think we're running a bunch of Petty chassis. Yeah, that's still the same one. Petty chassis and assorted parts from here and there. We've got a rear end company that does our rear ends, you know, the actual axle housings, and there's another company that does the front spindles, and keeps flashing up with no new questions.
Michael, right now I drive an 18 speed. 2 of them are 18 speeds, 2 of them are 13s. Next year they will all be automatics.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
That's the way the industry is going. They want to showcase that stuff in the haulers.
So you're gonna have video crews.
Yep.
Have you had a chance to? Well, you drove that green thing I used to drive.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Well, you know, I figured out that thing would learn.
Really?
Yeah. If you went in a manual, all right. Yeah. If initially when I got in it, it shifted goofy.
Right.
Just
yeah,
absolutely, it's all fucked up. And then I found that manual button, and I hit the manual button, and I started shifting, and I run like 2 races like that. And then coming back from Kentucky, I was exhausted, and I said, fuck this, and I put it back on automatic.
And it shifted like you would?
It shifted like I was down in the damn under the floor shifting the thing. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Let's see, you know anything about Bubba Wallace with Richard Petty?
Yeah, he's going to drive for, fill in for Eric Almirola until he comes back.
Okay. And how many laps do you think is going to be before he wrecks the car?
I don't want to get into that.
Yeah. I'm not even going to speculate until he starts.
Hopefully he does well.
Yeah. I mean, if he starts a trend, then yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. And generally, that's. I mean, there's some guys that are just absolute junk in cup cars and just wheelmen down in the Xfinity series and vice versa.
Yep.
And apologize for muting y'all, but there's certain business that I'm not comfortable putting out there. So.
Alright, we gotta wait on this guy.
Okay.
Thanks, Ron.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
No problem. Just you see him walking around.
Yeah, stop him. Talk to him.
Yeah.
See you guys. Have a good one.
Yep. Or. All right. And that was Mr. Stretch, Mr. Brandon. Me and him have actually, I think we roomed together in Tombstone one time. We had a chance to go to Tombstone. And now our damn questions have seized up again, locked up. Nobody's asking questions, I guess. Oh, here. There goes 34, 38. What time is it? 4:45. Ooh. Alright. Okay. Are the Gibbs Freightliner Dodge? Alright, G-Man, I can't even begin to speculate about Dodge. I was not even aware they were coming back. Yeah, that's at the moment. Alright, yeah, it was. I wasn't expecting them. He just showed up, Michael. And what I'm thinking about doing this this live stuff on a schedule. And what I'll probably do is maybe probably schedule like a 1-hour deal and bring other people in, guys I work with and just friends in general. Brendan was looking for a house in Tombstone. That's kind of cool. All right. So G-Man, you're actually I've heard rumors, but I'll be honest with you, I've been doing this long enough that I generally don't listen to them. I simply, when it happens, it happens. And if it's confirmed they're coming back for 2018, then wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. Although, you know, the NASCAR, the car of tomorrow, the manufacturer's labels anymore, the only thing that they really mean is that Chevrolet cast the engine block, or Ford cast the engine block, Dodge casting the engine block is about all that means anymore. You know, it used to be if you know, back in the day, if you were in a Dodge, that meant that it had a torsion bar front suspension. If you were in a Chevrolet, it meant that it had a Chevelle front clip, and if you run a Ford, you know, there were a lot of different engineering facets that separated the manufacturers, and now here anymore it's just a damn decal on the car. And Dodge coming back in, you know, it just means, yeah, there's somebody else building an engine. Because everybody's got the same rear suspension, everybody's got the same front suspension, everybody's got the same chassis, because NASCAR mandates it now. So, here, let me turn you back around. Yeah, I guess did y'all hear what I was saying there? Okay, G-Man, do what on Fridays? Alright. Monster. Well, first of all, I've got lousy phone service because of Monster. We've got scantily clad women walking around because of Monster, and we've got free Monster because of Monster. And that's about it. Nissan had interest, but not much talk lately about that. Personally, you know, I would love to see Honda, Nissan, etc. It'd be fun, but you got to understand, I grew up when a damn stock car was a stock car, and like I was talking about before, the actual engineering facets that separated the brands was a valid argument sometime, and now all that's gone. In Horton, how's the trailer doing? The trailer's right here behind me with his patch on. How did the crew members feel about the 5-minute pit rule? Okay, 5-minute pit rule meaning 5-minute repair or you're done. I actually think that rule is a good one. And also they've made rules where you cannot reattach something that's come off the car or replace it. I think those are good rules. It's a way of reducing I think they're more safety oriented than anything. Doing in Horton, doing, yeah, I caught that. Yeah, maybe live on Friday. I'm really thinking I'd rather be sitting in the hotel though. I'm really thinking I'd like to be done with work and just relaxing when we do this kind of stuff. Although I'm sure a hotel room is as interesting as all this. So yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a schedule. I might even schedule it. Use the track schedule in my scheduling. You know, like maybe we'll just go live an hour before we park, or we'll go live an hour after we park, or you know, something like that. Today is Thursday, so live video on Friday. I'm kind of apprehensive about doing live video in the garage at the moment, because I might be opening a can of worms there. You know, Fox pays a lot of money for their exclusive access, and I might be competing with something that I ain't got the technical or the financial to back it, you know. Wherever you want to do Captain Live is awesome. Yes, Michael, I appreciate that. It's interesting. This is actually the first time I've done this and managed to achieve success. The parade was cool. The pretty girl in the passenger seat was even cooler. So, but yeah, we'll have to kind of pursue this a little bit more. I really need to work on my own kind of style, schedules. How can I put it there? You know, there's so many people on YouTube that, you know, they get high style points, and they get high production points, and they get high because they concentrate on the YouTube. And you know, unfortunately, for me, YouTube is more of a hobby right now. So, because every waking hour I spend with this goddamn race shit. Oh, the man in charge, Brian France. Yeah. No, I'm sure there's a major paperwork process, and that paperwork's going to involve cash that I don't have. Okay, Michael. There is a lot, but no hauler drivers. That's the interesting part. All right, we're out of context there. Help me out. Yeah, I'm lost at the moment. Kind of thinking about going to the bathroom, you know. Got distracted there for a minute. Wait a minute. There is a lot, but no hauler drivers. That's the interesting part. Alright, G-Man, you're going to work. They call me Captain Ron, G-Man. Go with Captain Ron for right now. That's what I go by in the garage. Well, Dale, yeah, okay. How you doing today? I think that's the first time I've seen your name, Dale. I could be wrong. Probably some way to see. I've probably answered, but god damn, there's a little. I'm scrolling through. This is long. I've been doing this an hour and a half now. Wow. Oh, YouTubers. Okay, so let's work that into the question. Oh, okay, I got you. There's a lot of YouTubers, but no hauler drivers. Okay, 10-4. Alright, I understand what's going on now, Mike. Alright. Yep. YouTubers. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, God. Yep. That makes me a YouTuber, I reckon. I ain't making no money at it. Of course, that's another thing. Yeah. I am bad at procrastinating fucking technical shit. I need to go ahead and pursue. Yeah, but if I pursue, I probably wouldn't have a job. Of course, who needs a job, right? Yeah. What time is it? 5 o'clock. My truck wash guys ain't been here yet. Starting to upset me. That's the wrong damn schedule. Oh, hell. Okay. We still got an hour. Alright. I ain't gonna get excited yet. Alright, Aaron wants to know, the team, yeah, they all know I YouTube. And occasionally I get ribbed about it. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. I get ribbed about being a YouTuber. And occasionally they'll watch my videos if I tell them they need to. Alright, Dale, you catch Nero. Who is Nero? Not familiar with Nero. Going Facebook Live once in a while. I know you're talking about Matt. Matt does a lot of stuff. He comes around the shop and does a lot of stuff. Holds his phone up, walking around. I have no idea what he's doing. This YouTube, how can I put it? The social things. I was on Facebook for a while, and it was really sucking me in, and I just and then they went to that timeline thing, and okay. And so anyway, I managed to pull myself out of that. And still no. Okay. I assume you're talking about Matt DiBendetto. Yeah. Facebook was cool, until people changing their damn status every damn hour, and I was getting. I had it hooked up to the phone, and I spent so much time checking goddamn Facebook shit that I wasn't getting no work done. and I'm going to be honest with you, I have a major YouTube addiction. I get home, I watch YouTube. I should be doing other shit. And I guess what is it? The first step to fixing an addiction is admitting you got one. I love watching YouTube. How can I put it? It's alright. Growing up, there were 3 channels, alright? NBC, CBS, and ABC. And that's all you had to watch. And now I can watch anything I want because of YouTube. Yeah, that's what I like about, alright, Michael, that's what I like about YouTube is if you don't, yeah, I love watching educational stuff. I'm bad about Smarter Every Day. Well, hell, just you can go in my channel and look at what I'm subscribing to. It's a lot of technical stuff. Cody's Lab, I love Cody's Lab. The Backyard Scientist. Anybody that's blowing something up or freezing something to change the frequency of its resonant diameter. I love crap like that. And I kind of like to be able to generate videos of stuff like that. I've made some observations of things that I'd like to share, but you get into that production value thing and all that. Here's a stupid one. Here's a stupid one right now. All right, I know it works, but I am not smart enough to describe the math. There's the math involved. I need. Give me a second. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Simple science. Okay. An ink pen. All right. The little thing that goes up and down, spring loaded. Let it go, and it only goes that high. Okay. Take the same ink pen, and just without the springy, and go do it like that, and it only goes that high. Okay. But if you give it a little push and release the spring at the same time, okay, you get more than the that's the best way I can put it. It's the compounding of the energy out of your arm with the spring that makes that thing go real high in the air. I know there's math involved. Shit like that interests me. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, Nero! Okay. Alright, he's probably the, oh, alright, okay. Other hauler drivers. He probably drives a 72 hauler. Me and him were talking a couple of weeks ago that he had done something with one of my videos. Nero. Okay. He's probably the one that was parked right next to me. His wife's some kind of a girlfriend, some kind of a bodybuilder or something. Maybe. Used to be. Here. Look at this. Here, hold on. Let me see. The sky is just pretty all of a sudden. Just the clouds. That's just beautiful. Yeah, just occasionally I gotta look at the clouds. Trevino. Oh, Eloy. Eloy. You're talking about Eloy. Alright. Yeah, okay. Eloy does a lot of... Yeah, I know Eloy. Eloy used to drive this truck. Yeah. Let's see. Where did I meet Eloy? Oh, it's been quite a while ago I met Eloy. I don't remember where I met Eloy. Eloy Trevino. Yes, I know Eloy Trevino, and yeah. Yep. He drives one of the Roush Xfinity haulers. Actually, Eloy, I think the first time I ever went to Tombstone, Eloy was there. And he, like I said, he drove, alright, alright, Go Green Racing. Eloy drove the hauler, and then for whatever reason he didn't drive the hauler, and Frank Earnhardt was then tapped to drive the hauler, and then Frank had some issues and I got tapped to drive the hauler, and here I am. Yeah, Eloy, yeah, drove for I think we were in an Xfinity situation at that point. Yeah. Well, that's how the schedule goes. Yeah, they're already parked. Let's see. Today is Thursday. They started parking at 4 while we're sitting here yah-yahing and distracting me. Yeah. And then we actually pull in at 6, and it is 8 minutes past 5 now. So, and my truck washing guys ain't here yet. They ain't gonna get no cold soda if they don't show up here soon. Yeah, 10-4. Yeah. And I'm sorry, you gotta understand, this is my first time, and I wasn't sure what he wanted to talk about, and I'm gonna be honest with you, there are certain things you just don't want going out there, and so and he, yeah, I got to be protecting myself and other folks, you know. So occasionally I may have to mute and stuff. All right. Ooh. Yeah. Well, yeah. There's actually 2 or 3 detailing companies that are allowed to come to the track and wash our shit, and so they pretty much follow the series, and when they're not washing us, they're washing people's motorhomes and campers and all that kind of stuff. From what I understand, yes, we're gonna have to run e-logs, and there's from what I have not pursued it yet, but a bunch of guys here in the garage are already running e-logs. And I need to get up to speed myself, which is not something I'm looking forward to, because paper's kind of handy every once in a while. Hey, Michael, are you a truck driver? Yeah. No, I ain't got enough brains to run 2 logs. I how can I put it? I had one old guy try to show me how to run log, and then I had another one that just took the log and threw it out the door. He said if I need a log, I'll write something down when I'm at the restaurant eating. No, wait a minute. No, how did he put it? Yeah, the gentleman he owned a trucking company, and he was my co-driver, and he never kept the log. And he wasn't my regular co-driver. We run all the way to Sonoma and back. And his explanation was, if they asked for the log, oh fuck, I left it on the table at the restaurant. But he'd been trucking for 40 years and owned like 10 trucks. So the best I can reckon is, what are they going to do? Shut them down? Wake my ass up? Make me drive? I don't know. But yeah, I don't have the brains to run 2 logs. I can't get my head wrapped around that. I did at one point. I had an issue with an e-log. I think it was like a Qualcomm something, and I got tangled up in some issues with that, and actually I ended up I might be incriminating myself. Maybe I better shut up. Ended up finishing the trip with a paper log. You ever tried this stuff? It's pretty good. I like it. Yeah, my co-driver, he's quite the character, and he's got some stories about going from point A to point B and being like having and these are stories that I would have to believe because I know the guy, having 80 and 90 mile an hour averages and just having to park the truck and hide for a couple of days to get his damn numbers to work. Yeah, a lot of the motor coach drivers, alright, hold on. Janitor's back is asking about motor coach drivers, and excuse me, whoops. Generally, motor coach drivers come from some of them are ex-truck drivers, some of them are family members, and some of them are just hired hired lackeys. Because the motorhomes, you ain't got to log nothing with a motorhome. But them big things take skill. And there are some people who get paid to drive the motorhomes. And then there are some motorhomes that are driven by family members who get, whether or not they get paid, I don't know. So, and that's a big responsibility too. You know, I mean, you got the driver's bed, you got the driver's dog food, you know, and I personally, I don't think I could do the motorhome deal. Although it might not be such a bad gig, but from what I understand is they don't never come home. The motorhomes, they don't go back and forth to the shop like we do. They just from track to track. Now, whether or not they park the damn thing somewhere and get on an airplane and fly home, I don't know. You know, some of them live in them, some of them have to go to hotels, etc. $712 miles. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see, let's see. Okay, here's a story. And I'm pretty sure when I got done with the paperwork, I was legal. But I run 3 races for Rick Ware. Okay, let me think about this. I think it was something like Texas, Phoenix, Homestead. It was out west and then down to Homestead. And I was gone for like 3 weeks. And I was doing the math while I was sitting in Homestead. And you know how you can take how many hours you've been gone and how many hours you've been driving. And I was averaging 45 miles an hour just sitting there. Okay, over the course of the whole trip. Yeah, it was stupid miles and stupid hours. But that's been like 8 years ago. The motorhomes, alright, Janitor's Back is asking who owns motorhomes. Alright, the motorhomes, sometimes the sponsor provides them, sometimes it's personal property of whoever's living in there, sometimes it's the team. It really decides on the deal that they have swung for the motorhome. You know, you hear stories. Jeff Gordon showed up with a motorhome one time. It was like $1,500,000 for this fucking motorhome. Oh God, Jeff, just look at this motorhome Jeff just bought. 2 years later, you find out it was a damn manufacturer deal. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. See, that's the shame of paper going away. You can't fix all this shit. Now, Janitor's Back. I was talking about me and Michael were talking about truck driving and log keeping, and I was trying to reminisce about a trip I did by myself one time. And I drove from Phoenix to Homestead. There was a lot of consecutive hours that should not have been consecutive. Let me just put it that way. Alright. And guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to turn this damn thing off. I got a lot of information in my phone. I don't know how to access it without doing something. I need to get back to work. Or I gotta start working. Let's put it that way. Alright. Thanks for watching. Thanks for thumbs up and thanks for subscribing. And I gotta go tie a knot in somebody's ass. Talk to y'all later. Bye.